What's an efficiency expert?
Well, from what I hear, there is an employee over there that is an efficiency expert, and what they do is they go in and they look at the organization and they figure out how things can be done better to make sure that the right amount of input is happening. It's not a radio efficiency expert.
Oh, the king is panicking. The king is panicking.
It's like
hire me to be the efficiency expert for over there, and I'll tell you exactly what needs to be done.
What's step one?
He has to do radio shows.
Okay.
That would be efficient.
He could blame everyone around him. He could blame his staff. He could fire people. He could bring in an efficiency expert. But in the end, the guy's got to do radio shows. Because I've heard from his audience, they're sick of the fucking reruns at this point.
It is doing us
great reruns, but it doesn't matter anymore. They don't care. They don't want to hear the same stuff just repackaged over and over again. Hire me to be your efficiency expert. You got to fucking do radio shows, period.
Isn't it amazing how many tweets and messages and stuff you're getting?
Right.
I'm getting a lot of them that say...
A ton.
I just can't take the replays anymore. I'm listening to your guys' show. I've been listening for like a week. It's really cool. Like, oh, thanks.
Because then they take the same bits and then they put a package around and they think that their hardcore listeners aren't going to notice. The guy has to do radio shows. I could have saved him hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
On the is it a broad?
It is a lady.
Ooh.
A lady is going to tell Howard what
Rupert.
his organization needs. Oh, my God, he's panicking. I love it. It's hilarious.
Revamp the studios, please.
He needs to do radio shows, and it doesn't matter where he does it from. He's got the big fucking place in the Hamptons. Fucking turn on a fucking mic and do an hour here and there.
You could do that, right? Sure.
But he's going to continue blaming people and bring in an efficiency expert?
Yeah.
When everyone knows what needs to be done. He needs more content.
Well, the efficiency expert is there to capitalize on what they have.
Why is he doing the glasses thing?
Wait a minute. If you go to his that's his website?
Yeah.
The whole front of it is America's Got Talent.
Yeah, because
that's the big important thing now?
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck about his radio show.
Well, technically,
everyone knows that. Everyone knows he doesn't give a fuck about his radio show.
Wow.
He gets paid very well to do it, but he wants to be a TV star. That's great.
Yeah. There are significantly more episodes of America's Got Talent over the summer than there are episodes of the Stern Show.
Yeah, that's
significantly more. I mean, there's
Yeah.
maybe 6 radio shows this summer.
E-Rock's pulling a mic to his mouth. What do you got on this, E-Rock?
I wish there was a trigger on it.
What do you got on this, E-Rock?
No, I was just moving it out of the way.
Were you bringing a hoagie up quickly and you were afraid of a collision?
How about you do that with your plate?
He needs a food traffic controller by his mouth.
Yeah, we got a hoagie coming in on the right side.
Incoming hoagie, please hold. Wait for the...
We're going to hire an efficiency expert for E-Rock.
Yeah. Lasagna, stand by on 260. Hoagie coming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
steak cocktail. Pull back. Steak cocktail.
Meatball taxi to the chin and wait for further instructions.
None of this is insulting.
A food traffic controller.
Yeah, that mic is just like a giant blockade.
Yes.
Yeah, just turn on a microphone somewhere and do an hour or two here and there. Holy fuck. You can still hang out in the Hamptons and have all your days off.
Jesus.
She's not the efficiency expert of the Howard Stern Show. We got this info from Denny, as a matter of fact. She's the COO.
Let me see.
What's a C? What?
She's the Chief Operating Officer.
Chief Operating Officer is also, she's the same person.
Of what?
The Howard Stern
What?
universe.
Empire?
Yeah.
What? Marcy is our newest addition to the Stern Show team. She has come on board to head up all operations for the show and all aspects of the Stern brand. Howard brought her on board so as we keep growing both as a show and a business, we can continue to produce the best radio show in the history of broadcasting. She comes to us with a well-rounded skill set. Ew. A well-rounded skill set. We joke about skill set.
I think she wrote that. She probably, imagine,
And experience in management consulting, business expansion, finance, coaching.
Finance coaching.
This
Probably how to make your money.
No, it's not finance coaching. It's finance, comma, coaching.
Exactly, a no comma reading fucking tucked in shirt motherfucker. I hate the way Sam ignores commas and I hate it.
Could you imagine what this would be like in the early '90s? How he would have joked about this if he found out a radio show hired someone like this.
You think she has the balls to tell Howard he needs to do more radio shows?
The King's new
but they'll look at everything else, but not the obvious.
The King's new clothes. You can't.
His audience wants new content, more new content.
Could you blow that picture up? See what she looks like.
On creating the.
I'm not going to say anything bad because
you can't. You're not allowed to.
You get in trouble here. But she looks like an attractive girl.
I think she's cute.
Yeah,
I realize something.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
I don't either. I'm very petrified at what I'm saying right now.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
I'm going to be very nice.
So I guess she's new, and not a history of radio broadcasting. She's something else. But chief operating officer sounds like it would be a higher title than executive producer.
COO is a giant title, yes.
Well, of her own company, not his. Right? She's
the
chief
COO
operating officer
of the Stern Empire.
Howard Stern.
And it says, with Marcy's help, Howard is more focused than ever on creating top programming for both his old and new fans alike.
Wow.
He's not motivated.
Top programming? How do you have top programming when you have no program?
Right.
Yeah, they took all his shows off his channels.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, because they're blaming everybody else instead of someone being brave enough and saying, Howard, you're not doing enough radio for your fans.
But do you think after 30 years or however long he's been there, they brought in somebody to be Gary's Baba Booey's boss?
Oh,
that's what I just thought of.
Oh, that is a little odd.
Because I'm sure he's blaming Gary and everybody else because the buzz isn't like it used to be, and he could get the buzz back by just doing more radio. Period. That's your solution.
It's probably the other stuff around like that. I don't think anybody's telling Gary how to do his job. I mean, again, the guy knows how to get guests and.
Well, they're also softening Howard in general.
Yeah, a little softer.
I got my ear to the ground.
I heard
they're getting rid of a lot of the edgy stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I heard tell that
he's
part
more
of
a family guy now.
What?
I heard part of the reconstruction over there is doing away with any kind of offensive pictures and writing and things like that might be in the area.
Yep.
To just soften it down and make it more America's Got Talent than the old Howard Stern show.
What was the studio videos I've seen? I haven't been in there, but it didn't seem anything was. It just seemed like a TV studio.
No, I think it's just the
back office,
the office area, like
all that
what
stuff.
What people have.
They're
to deal
softening
with.
everything over there.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to have like a mannequin with a ball gag and lingerie gear or something on the E show?
No, that was Roland.
Oh.
He's sitting over there.
He's all in with the America's Got Talent.
Yeah, that seems
blowing
to be
off the radio thing.
Oh.
Which,
Wow, that sucks.
It's weird.
It is weird. It's weird. Who am I to say what is good for him or isn't good for him? I mean, that's fucking great. You're on it's an okay
huge
show. It's
network
like TV show.
It's okay. It's basically like the Gong Show, really.
But it seems like it would suck for the
with a little more class, maybe a little more shine.
Yeah.
But it's just a Gong Show.
You shined up the Gong Show.
That's all it is.
You're J.P. Morgan.
Right. You really are. Instead of hitting that gong, you hit the stupid X.
Damn.
The buzzer.
It seems like it would just suck for the fans, though.
You'd think, right?
Like the radio show, and then all of a sudden...
No, he just needs to do more shows, period. He could hire all the people he wants, but his fans need more content.
But
that's what's
new
obvious
fans,
out there.
too. You get newer fans that know him from America's Got Talent and come over to the Stern Show because it's like, oh, he's got a radio show? I like him on that show. So they're new fans that don't even know about the old days. And, they could listen to a little Hollywood scuttlebutt thing, during his show and be like, oh, this is a good radio show.
Are they getting rid of the Sybian or whatever the fuck it's called?
That fucking big dildo machine that girls would ride? I don't think that's...
Did his AGT.
Did his efficiency expert have to ride that before getting the job? Was that part of the job interview?
Oh, God.
Holy fuck, he's losing his mind over there.
Yeah.
I thought money just brought you happiness in the end.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I thought money just solves everything.
I like...
Not if you're not efficient.
Now we got to cut
Pop her picture up again. I'm not going to say anything bad. I just want to see something because, if you're going to take a photo for a website, you should touch up the roots a little. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's the look, man.
That's all.
Is it?
They let the roots grow.
The darker roots are.
Yeah.
I think she looks better in the picture blown up than she did with it smaller. Like, usually when you blow up someone's photo,
you're
more
like,
horrible.
oh,
She's
boy.
actually very sexy.
That's the 3 stages of Twitter photos. When you look at somebody on Twitter,
right,
and you just see the tiny little icon next to their tweet, and you're like, and then you press on, you hit on their Twitter page, and you see their little picture gets a little bigger,
right,
and then you click on the picture, and it gets full, and you can be like, oh, that girl looks, oh boy.
You ever get tricked and think the avatar is like a girl or something, and then it turns out to be
a man? Yes.
No, not even that.
A man, yes.
Not even that. You make it bigger, and all of a sudden it's a picture of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
I thought it was a chick.
I thought it was a girl.
Have you ever been?
Yes. What is that?
That's the complete exaggeration.
That's crazy.
I'm like, oh my God, I thought this was something else.
She looks sexy. It's the Capitol building.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big tit. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The Capitol.
So how we're going to interview her on the air and ask her if she's like, a 3-input woman and all that? Or,
come on.
Or what? That's
a thing of the past.
You can't do that anymore?
No.
This is
I see.
management consultant.
So everything he's ever told his fans has been complete bullshit, right?
People can change over time, Opie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking in my
change a little
shirts.
bit, you grow a little bit, but
Right. The funny thing is, if you think back to the old days of Stern, I was a Stern aficionado back in the day, listened all the time. And if you listen back, he always wanted to be this guy.
Right.
He came off like anti-establishment, anti-Hollywood and everything. But every opportunity he got to do something like that, he jumped on and wanted to be the TV guy, the guy that was accepted by mainstream America and everything, and just couldn't pull it off until, now he is.
But he's doing a who gives a fuck TV show.
Yeah.
And making it sound like it's the greatest and biggest thing ever. I mean, good for him. He's on NBC. I'm not, and yeah, there's a little jealousy involved, of course. But but don't make believe it's some amazing fucking TV show. It's you're a fucking judge on a Gong Show type show.
E-Rocky that wants to talk, or he's waving off a stack of hotcakes. I'm not sure. E-Rock?
Yes. I would never do that.
Yes.
No, Howard always used to just shit on Carson and Leno, but
right.
you know that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted the Tonight Show.
Yes, and he would shit on it all the time, but you could tell he wanted that TV and mainstream America acceptability.
And I guess what? He just fired Tim Sabian, who was a soldier for him? What happened with
Did Tim
Sabian?
get fired?
Nobody really knows.
Shit.
It's very shady.
They buried him out in Jersey, right?
Oh, no.
He took a leave of absence for, I guess, for some family issues, but nothing's been confirmed.
Tim
as
Sabian?
to...
Won't see him no more.
Yeah.
Won't see him no more.
He's a good dude, man.
And I told Sabian what was going to happen to him.
Did you?
Yeah, I told him when Howard's done with him.
Did you have
he's
a
just gonna
crystal
throw him
ball?
out the door.
Did you do it with a crystal ball in front of you? Because he might have listened then.
Look, I back up everything you want. I'll read the fucking text I sent him.
Holy shit.
While he's looking for that, they replayed your segment a couple weeks ago when you were on.
That was great. Again, giving another show great radio.
Yeah, no. You see, what are you gonna do on the vacation? Go to Florida and be a stunt boy for Bubba?
Anthony's the new turd. Oh, wait a minute. Turd? I don't want to be turd.
Love turd.
Turd.
There's no more turd.
He's hitting the gas. He's going toward the wall. Turd.
That guy really did risk his life doing that, though.
50. Oh, is that an awful fake?
Why?